Okay, welcome back again for the Dhamma talk that I'd like to share with you today due to our practice meditation. So, why we have to study Buddha teaching? Why? Why we have to learn or we have to study? And because Buddhism show the way of life, the way of practice in daily life. Okay. Buddhism is the educational system. It is not belief system. Believe it or not depend on you after you learn, after you prove, after you investigate. So in Dhamma, the Buddha said that you have to learn about Nama and Rupa, as I mentioned, mind and form and mind. Rupa means that form, or the life composed with the elements. 6 elements composed together to form the life. But normally people just talking about the 4 great elements. The 4 great elements, one is the earth element, fire, wind, and water. But they miss 2. Okay? Actually, there are 6 altogether. Earth, what the earth? The flesh, the bone, the skin, the hair, the nails, whatever. Altogether, 32 parts in our body. It's the earth element. It's a solid thing in our body. And fire is a heat, right? It's warm because of fire element in our body. If without fire elements, we cannot live, die, it's because of heat. And when we eat the food, and then it's digest the food also, the heat inside. And water, we cannot live without water. We can live without food for at least 2 weeks, but cannot live without water at least 1 week. So water is very important also. These water elements in our body. Fire, wind, especially wind. We take a deep in and out. This is the wind that to sustain our life. Fire, water, wind, earth, and space. Space between 2 elements, that also in Pali word they call Agasatat, Agasatatu. Tatu means elements. Pathavitat is earth element. Vayotat is a wind. Tejotat is a fire or heat. And Apotatu is the water. And Agasatat means space. And the last one is Vinyanatat or consciousness. Consciousness. So this is the 4 great elements from our life. So, but in conclusion, it's only Nama and Rupa. Which one that we can touch with our physical body, or see the form, touch the form, that's the Rupa. And the formless is consciousness, is Nama. So only Rupa, and Nama form the life. Okay? So there are four great elements from our life to become human being. But the quality of the mind is different. We are the human being. I'm Thai, you are Americans, Mexican, Cambodia, Laos, or whatever, the people. They label later after they born. They was born in the different region, different place in the world. But the commons is the same. The commons, we form the life with the four great elements. The Buddha said it doesn't matter. Even man and woman is not different in the earth elements, in the elements, in Nama and Rupa, they are the same. And we have the same when we angry, are the same. Thai and American, it doesn't matter when they angry, the same, right? Thai, Laos, Cambodia, when they angry, it's the same. And also when they are hungry, the same, right? Not different. Thai hungry and American hungry is the same. When you feel happy, also, you feel good, feel happy. Thai and Americans are the same. Your tears come up when you feel very, very happy, excited. The tear also coming out, tear drop. And also when you're sad, when you get to the grief, lamentation, sadness, also the tears come up. So that situations are the same. So this is the common sense, common things that the Buddha said that our life in this world, we born to this world to be like a relative to each other. Relatives. Why we too angry to each other? Why we so greedy to each other? See? This is the common thing that we need to eliminate, eradicate the mental defilements. What I said, kilesa or mental defilements that invade our mind the same. They are the same. As last I mentioned, you have greedy mind, you have angry mind, you have deluded mind. You don't know what is what sometimes. You don't know the way out because of lopa, tosa, moha, or it is in Pali. Lopa is greedy, moha is delusion or ignorance, and tosa, greedy. No, tosa is the angry, hatred. Yeah. We need something we want to grasping to our mind. And if you don't want thing, you want to put it away. It's a like and dislike. How to set your mind to the neutral? How to set your mind to the neutral? If you can set your mind to the neutral, that's the noble mind. But right now, we are in the situation of normal mind. Normal people. Normal people, when your eyes see the form, and then it creates something. If you like it, you want it. If you don't like it, you want to put it away. Just like this. When you hear, it's same. When you smell, when you taste, when you touch, when you experience by your mind, your thinking, and then create mental formation, create to another world. We are not in the present moment. So to learn vipassana or insight meditation, to see the thing as really are, to see the thing as it really is, not see the thing as you want to be or you want to have. But the normal people, they want to have, they want to be, and see the thing like that. No, it's not satisfied. Not satisfied at all. Because it's a change all the time. Even your mind, your emotion, change all the time. You want to do this right now, but for the next moment, you change your mind, right? Okay, I change my mind. You change to another way. So this is the normal mind. It changes all the time. You don't to expect that, okay, the people that commit you, promise you, will do as they promise. No, they change. They change. Because of this is the rule of impermanence. In the three characteristics of existence, Buddha said, anicca, dukkha, anatta. There's three characteristics of existence. Anicca is impermanence. Everything subject to change, constantly change all the time. When it's changed all the time, and then number two is a dukkha, it's a suffering, unsatisfied, unsatisfactoriness. So when you see something change all the time, you look at yourself, look at your physical body. Since you were young, grow up, old age, from young to middle age, and then go to the last part. It's like the sunrise in the morning and go to at noon, at afternoon, and then go to sunset. This is our life. Go like this. It's a constantly change. We're getting old since we start to born. Okay? We celebrate happy birthday in each year. Means that you're getting old, older and older. You get more, 1 year more, 1 year more. And also you celebrate Happy New Year. Okay, you're getting old more. One more thing that you have 1 more year in your old age. This is the normal, the rule of impermanence. Okay, impermanence constantly change, even in your physical body, your environment around you, even this table, this chair, everything, with our mind, but it's getting decay. It cannot last long. It's decayed and last broken and come back to the earth element. Same our body. Impermanence, anicca, dukkha is a suffering, and anatta is a non-self or no self. We cannot control. We cannot keep it stay still as we want to have, we want to be, and to change all the time. Nothing to say that, it will be stay with me for 100 years or 1,000 years. Something okay, but it's still decay and then broken. Mm-hmm. So to understand the three characteristics of existence, and then you will understand the world, understand your life. You satisfy your life or not. If you try to escape from what you are right now, means that you run away from the reality. Buddhism is not optimistic or pessimistic. Not look only the bad thing. Why the Buddha taught only suffering? Why not taught us about happiness. People may think like that. No, Buddha taught us the reality, the real thing. But the people not accept it. When they not accept the real thing, they try to run away or try to hide it, try to get away from it. But you cannot, because this is the universal law. Like an impermanence, it's a universal law. Everybody fall through this rule. Whatever you are, American, Mexican, Cambodia, Thai, Lao, the same thing. Yeah, same thing. So that when we study meditation, study about the rule of the impermanence, suffering, and no self, and then we will see the reality of life. When we see that, accept it and let it go. Okay? Just know it. Yeah. How to act with suffering in the Four Noble Truths? Buddha said, just realize it. Realize the truth of suffering. To know it and let it go. To know it. Oh, yes, it is. Just it is. It comes and goes. Because why? You think that, oh, I'm very suffer right now. I get a hard time right now. But it's not last long in your life. It will change after this, so be patient. It comes and goes and fades away, you know. It's impermanence. Just stay still, be mindful. So back to the present moment when you get through the problem, when you get to the hard time, hard life, something, the problems come to my life, you know, something that happens, an expectation, or some people just condemn me, criticize me, or whatever, that you say that, oh, this problem. But there is a cause. It's not just happen. No, it has a cause. Why the people do like that for you? You have to track back to see the original of the problem. So this is the way to study in the Four Noble Truths. Buddha mentioned about suffering. What is suffering? Birth is suffering, old age is suffering, sickness is suffering, die or death is suffering, separation is suffering. And what is cause of suffering? And track back to see the cause. Okay? Then he proposed samudaya, number 2. He mentioned the dukkha first to show the problem first. Okay, when you see the problem, and what is the cause of problem? Back to see the cause of problem. The cause of problem, the cause of suffering is tanha, craving. This is in the samudaya, means that samudaya satcha, the cause of suffering. Tanha, or craving, desire, or greed, hatred, or delusion, all kind of things that they call mental defilements. Or this is, but the cause of suffering, the real cause of suffering is, Buddha said, tanha, or craving. You craving, you clinging, you attached to. So when we practice Buddhism, the final of the goal of Buddhism is detachment. So you can call nirvana, nibbana, liberation, or detachment. Detached to the materialism and immaterialism, form and formless. Last thing that detach from that. So how to detach? You have to practice until you reach to the final goal. Okay, you know the cause of suffering, and then the Buddha mentioned the way to lead to the end of suffering. Number 4 in the Four Noble Truths, Tuk, samudaya, nirod, mak. Okay, mak is the cause of nirodha. Nirodha is the result of makha. Nirodha means extinction of suffering. But before extinction, before finish suffering, how to? Back to the Eightfold Path, the Eight Noble Path. Okay, you can look in the book, in the text, in the Tipitaka. You can find out all information, okay? I just give you the clue. I just give you the topic. Then you go to see the details about that, okay? In the Eightfold Path, there are 8 spokes of the view. Start from right understanding, right thought, right speed, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, and then conclude into 3, sila, samadhi, panya. Sila is morality, control only bodily action, and then verbal action, and then samadhi, deal with the mind. Meditation deal with the mind. How to train the mind? We come to train the mind through meditation, samadhi. So we put an effort. We put a lot of effort, right, today. You can sit for a long, long time, right? That's the effort. You try to bring the mind back to this. The breathing in and out is very difficult. You just, if you lost, it's a slip away to somewhere else, your mind. So you put an effort, bring the mind back home. See? This is the effort. And right concentration. You have to be concentrated. And then right mindfulness. Be mindful all the time. So this is the samadhi. In conclusion, the 3 in 8-fold path. And panya is the only number 1 and number 2, right understanding, right thought. When you practice meditation, and then you will gain the wisdom of panya. Panya in Buddhism, there are 3 levels of panya. Suttamaya panya, Chintamaya panya, and Bhavanamaya panya. Suttamaya panya, wisdom arises from listening. Like you guys listen to me right now. You understand what I'm talking, right? You understand what I'm talking? Yeah. That's a Suttamaya panya. But after you walk from this meditation room, you forget it. Or some other thing else distract your mind, then you forget it. See? It's a Suttamaya panya. Something that you get information and you understand. Yeah, now. This is the first state of panya. But okay, we learn. We get experience, we get information, then we get the knowledge. See? This is Suttamaya panya. You can get from the teacher, master, from CD, from tape, from many resources right now. You can get the panya, this kind of panya. Number 2 is Chintamaya panya. Panya or wisdom arises from realization. You have to think first. After you listen from my talking today, or practice together, and then you have to think, you use your brain, your mind to realize it, investigate yourself. Yeah, Chintamaya panya. Or some people, some great thinker people in the world, they think in different way, different from the normal people. They are great, they are genius. See? Very, very clever. So that kind of thing also they call the Chintamaya panya. But the last one is very important, Bhavanamaya panya. This panya, this wisdom arises from practice. Bhavana. See, I mentioned this morning. What is the bhavana means? Bhavana means improve, increase, and developed. Bhavana is in Pali word, Pali language. Bhavana. So bhavana maya panya. When we come to practice meditation, means that come to samatha bhavana and vipassana bhavana. I mentioned this morning. Samatha bhavana means that how to calm your mind. It's a bhavana. Come to bhavana, come to the temple to bhavana. Means that to develop the mind. Develop from the normal mind to the noble mind, as I mentioned. See? So, bhavana maya panya. When you practice, observe your thinking, observe your mind. So in Mahasatipatthana Sutta, when you see the reality, when you see the reality of life, our life or our mind is like electricity. It's on and off, on and off, on and off, very fast, very, very fast. Electricity also is on and off, on and off, on and off. But because of it's fast, then our eyesight, so that we see like it's a light all the time, right? But when, they prove, they investigate by the scientist's way, they will see the proton, electron come on and off like this. So our body, just like that. It's on and off, comes and go. Arising, stay, and facing away. Okay? สภาพเกิดดับ จะเห็นความเกิดดับชัด In Thai we say เห็นความเกิดความดับ means that arising, stay away, stay a little bit, and then facing away. So just like this. This is also the rule of impermanence. The things are impermanent. So when you see that the reality with your inner eyes, not by the outside, with your eyesight, means that you practice until you touch. In Thai word they call saphava. Jit jarot saphava, or the mind touch the phenomena, the real phenomena that your mind touching, and you really understand. For instance, I try to explain about the Thai chili is very hot. How hot it is, I cannot explain in the language, or the people can explain or not, cannot explain how hot it is unless you put in your tongue. And then you know that how Thai chili, hot, very, very hot, very spicy. When you taste Thai food, they put the Thai chili. See? The same thing, when your mind touching the Dhamma, the reality, the real Dhamma, then you understand, it's real. And then your mind is renounce the world. But you still live in the world, but you're not attached to the world. You detach. You just see, just it is. Yeah, okay. Somebody criticize you, but it's just okay. It's just hear it and then let it go. See, if your mind accept and let it go, your mind not attached to. The people talk bad to you, link your name to their conversation. If you not practice the Dhamma, and then you feel uncomfortable, right? Angry, develop angry in your feeling, because why you talk bad to me? Why you talk something like this? But when you practice the Dhamma, then you hear the sound. They just talk. but you protect your mind, your feeling, because you are mindful. You know yourself at that moment. But if you lost, you receive that bad case to your mind through your ears, because you hear the sound from the people criticize you, talk bad to you, and then you receive it. Because of you open the mind, you don't have the safeguard, you don't have mindfulness stand in front of the door here. So the benefit of practice meditation to gain mindfulness, to stand in front of the eye gates. This is the gates. The eyes, two eyes, we contact to the people every second. The eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue, we taste like or dislike here. We smell good or bad here. And we touch good or bad, hot, soft, cold or heat, and whatever. We have to contact all the time. And the mind itself. Even you're sitting, you close your eyes, close your ears, you put button in your ear. You don't want to hear something, right? You want to close. But you cannot close your mind. Your mind is still thinking. And the mind of the normal people think in two ways, okay? Think to the future and think to the past. Not be in the present moment. Believe me or not, believe me or not, that you think about the worry about what the tomorrow I'm gonna do tomorrow. See, what about the future, the near future? Somebody think big about the global crisis right now. They have the warming global crisis, or the nuclear weapon, or the Third World War is going to happen, or the economics go down, or whatever. Economics or political, or if you watch the news in the television or in the internet or whatever, then you get all information and bad things come to you. If you not establish mindfulness, then you will have that kind of news through your life. And then you go to worry about the future. And something that happens already in your life, you are really impressed about that. Even good and bad, but it's already gone, okay? The past thing that's already gone, you cannot correct it. You have to start new life here and now. So if something support to forget, please forget it. And if you cannot forget, it will stick in your life until next life. Okay? That's why in Buddhism we have spread loving kindness and compassion. Means that to release that kind of thing that you maybe tie it. In Thai we call Puk Akhat. Puk Akhat, you tie, you link, you cling to the past thing, cling to, attach to, that will attach to your life. Because of your mind, as I mentioned earlier, your mind receive and keep it. That's the quality of everyone, the mind. It's like a hard disk computer. Whatever you save it or not, the trash or the document, a photo or the sound or whatever, in there, in the hard disk. The mind also. Yeah, the mind. In Thai, รับรู้จำคิดหน้าที่ของจิต receive, know it, remember it, and think it. This is the duty of the mind. Receive through the six sense doors. When you see, when you hear, when you smell, when you taste with your tongue, when you think, come to your mind. Good and bad. So try to get the good thing. That's why in Buddhism we encourage you to think in positive way. Don't think in negative way. Because you yourself receive first the negative thing and stick in your mind in there. So when we spread loving kindness and compassion means that we release สัพเพสัตตาสัตว์ทั้งหลายที่เป็นเพื่อนทุกข์เกิดแก่เจ็บตาย in Thai. May all beings be free from enmity. May all beings be free from ill treatment. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings protect their own happiness. May all beings be happy in body and mind. See? Spread loving kindness means that you have to cultivate loving kindness and compassion in your mind first. If in your mind full of greed, hatred, and delusion, how can you spread the good thing? When you give the money to the beggar, you have to have money in your pocket, right? Then you can give. The same thing, if you want to spread loving kindness and compassion to the people, sentient being, you have to have loving kindness and compassion in your pocket too. Means that you cultivate loving kindness and compassion in your mind first. So when we practice meditation, means that we clear. We not think in the bad way. We don't create the negative thought. We try to empty our mind when we sit in meditation. Take a deep breath. Use the clean air, the breathing to sweep the trash in your mind. Clean your mind with the breath. So this is the program of mental detoxification and relaxation I would like to share with you today. So we use the breath to sweep the mind. The normal mind full of greed, hatred, and illusion. Try to reduce it. If you have something in your mind in the past, your friends, your colleagues, your co-worker, your boss, whatever, did bad thing to you, and you impress the bad situation. When you sit in meditation, then you recall to that kind of moment, that kind of feeling, and then you feel angry again. See? It's destroy your life. That kind of thinking destroy your life. It will create again and again the bad thing. So multiple. So the way to release it, as soon as your feeling arise like that, you may think, but don't let that kind of feeling stay in your mind longer. As soon as you know that, delete it, okay? Take a deep breath, be in the present moment, not cling to the past. You're already gone, already, you cannot correct it. If you rethink again, it destroy your life again, because you are yourself, you know yourself, you suffer yourself. See? So by this way to release it, back to the present moment, how to release the past thing by be in the present moment, be with the present moment. I can say that this is the reality. This is a vipassana or insight meditation. See the thing as you have to understand. See the thing as it really is. See the thing as it really are. Not see the thing as you want to be or you want to have. Of course, everyone here want to have the good thing in your life, want this, want those, want that. But only request, only want it, but it's not real. Okay? Only what? You want the good thing. I want to win lottery. I want to make $1 million. Yeah, that's also the greedy in your mind, the greedy thing. So go to work with the right way. Okay, you get the good pay. That's the real thing. Happy with that. You do this and then you get this. If you do more, you get more. You do good more, you get good more. You get good thing more. And then your quality in your mind correct the good thing. See? This is the heart of the teaching in Buddhism. Not to do any evil, to do good and purify the mind. So I like to share with you the three things. Not to do any evil by verbal action, bodily action, and mental action. To do good by your body action, bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. Kaya kam, vachi kam, mano kam. It's a create good and bad. Okay? If you do good and then avoid bad, it's not enough, but you have to purify the mind. To purify the mind means that to practice meditation. Practice meditation, samatha bhavana, how to calm your mind first. When your mind is calmed down, be in the one pointness, be with yourself, and then develop mindfulness. Mindfulness to see the thing as they really are, and be in the present moment. Be with yourself, not be with the daydreaming, dream to the past and dream to the future. It's useless, okay? Believe me. Be in the present moment. When you have the problem, just sit, stay still, and take a deep breath. It's a release automatically. When you take a deep breath, fill your lungs with the fresh air, with the fresh oxygen, and then you feel fresh. That's the halfway of releasing by take a deep breath and be with yourself, be with present moment. So this is the benefit of practice meditation that I like to share with you, and hope that all of you to gain at least you stay for a few minutes, stay with yourself with a few minutes. Even your mind slip away, wandering somewhere, but okay, you know your turn and bring it back. That's a good thing. So you get the lesson today and then go back home, continue to practice, okay? Before go to bed, okay, sitting meditation, investigate yourself for a while, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and then sleep, go to bed. Or after you wake up in the morning better, I think, because of you have your body rest all night, you sleep well, wake up early in the morning, then you get fresh in your emotion, your feeling, then sitting meditation. And then establish mindfulness, and then go to bathroom, do things with mindfulness, and then think in positive way. What gonna do good for myself and for the other today. And then you will gain the good thing in your life. Because the rule of positive thinking is, if you think in positive way, the positive thing will come to your life, because it's like a proton, electron, it's withdraw. The good thing come to your life. This is the scientific way of Buddhism. Okay? Thank you very much for your attention. And now, what is time? What time is it now? 4:16. Okay. I open for you guys to share question and answer if you have any question to ask or to share. Okay. Now it's